Hey everyone, it's your host Joy, and welcome to the Equipping You podcast. This is episode 48. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. So let me ask you, are you ready for part 2 of Work Less But Do More? Do you want to know more? All right, grab your journal or a sheet of paper, and I'll be right back.
Thank you for tuning in today. Our mission is to equip and empower you to dig in and soar higher, doing the things that you love. This podcast is where you'll hear leading experts from around the globe figuring out what you could be doing to tackle your greatest business challenges. So get ready to hear from some of the brightest minds and boldest thinkers on how they're taking on these problems and how you could too. Now here's your host.
Welcome back. So most of you know me, but for those of you who do not know me, my name is Joy Norman, and I'm an empowerment and success coach. And I'm also the CEO of the international organization and movement, Becoming Fierce Female Entrepreneurs. And I am blessed to help success-driven women entrepreneurs get past their fear and procrastination, move forward, take action, and build a profitable and sustainable business without wasting time on strategies that just don't work. Even if you've been struggling to grow your business for years and you haven't seen much fruit. And also, I am the host of this podcast, which is a podcast all about uplifting, informing, and empowering women entrepreneurs to grow a sustainable and profitable business. Working your business can be tough and overwhelming, and it's easy to get lost in a busy life. And we just want to inspire you and support your growth. Let's get into this lesson. Welcome everyone to part 2 of our series, Work Less But Do More. The series on the importance of feeling joyful and energized, growing your business instead of overwhelmed and stressed, how to streamline your work and reduce stress, and how to be more efficient and have more fulfilling days. Thank you all for watching part 1. We received quite a few views. So in part 1, I shared 7 strategies, and here's a quick recap. To work less and do more, you're going to identify what's zapping your time and why. You're going to stop trying to do it all. You're going to create a tested system. You're going to continually monitor your system. You're going to stop and celebrate your wins. You're going to create a detailed action plan, and you're going to make a declaration to yourself. And I'm excited to hear that a lot of you really enjoyed part 1. Thank you for sending your declarations to us. I really enjoyed reading them. And for those of you who haven't watched episode 44, part 1, I will leave a link in the description. So I'm really excited about today's episode. Today, we're going to discuss the demands of leadership, mastering your mindset, and the importance of nurturing good relationships so that you can continue to work less but do more. My goal after you watch this episode is that you feel motivated and armed with a toolbox of strategies and tactics to increase your professional and your personal joy and happiness. All right, you know what's next. Disclaimer alert. These things may not be suitable for all entrepreneurs. These things helped me. I cannot say that all of them will help you, but my objective is to offer new possibilities to others. So some of you will make progress by applying these tips, and some not so much. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, let's start with the demands of leadership. So, how many of you think that leadership is about telling people what to do? Well, I'm going to share a little secret with you. Are you ready? All right, but first, let's take a sip of our beverage. Okay, here's the secret. It's a quote that I like that says, don't tell people how to do things, tell them what to do. And I changed one word in this quote to advise them what to do and let them surprise you with their result. So don't tell people how to do things, advise them what to do, and let them surprise you with their results. Because I believe leadership is not telling your team how to do things. Instead, you want to let them know what needs to get done. You set outcomes and then put the responsibility on them. Over the years, I've learned that there is transactional management and then there's transformational leadership. And transactional management is when you tell your team what to do, and then you check on their work, and then you tell them what to do next. And if this is your approach, hey, this is your approach. I'm not telling you how you should do it. I'm advising. See what I did there? I'm advising that this style is a cycle that could end up hitting a ceiling, and then your team may not be able to handle any more work. However, to break through that ceiling, you could try what I mentioned earlier, and that is you let your team do what needs to get done, and then you set the outcomes and then put the responsibility on them. And many thought leaders use this style of transformational leadership where you set outcomes, you measure their outcomes, and then you coach them. And this in turn empowers everyone to take responsibility over their role. Okay, so in part one, we discussed that you determine the right persons to work on the right tasks and projects, and you are making sure they understand exactly what you want. And then you are giving them sufficient time to complete the task and or the project, and you are sharing constructive feedback, but you are not micromanaging them. And so just follow the progress of the project or the task. And because you delegated, you are saving time and you are leading and you are getting results. And at the same time, you are increasing your team's confidence. And so your role is to lead, to get results, and increase their confidence. So if you can happily do this, then you're on your way to transformational leadership. And so this is your tested system. And most of you have found out that this tested system really works. Thank you all for your comments and for reaching out to me and letting me know that this is working for you. And you are not slipping back into your old habits. No, 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 no. We are not doing that. And so you are now stopping. You're looking around and enjoy watching your team's successes. And you are spending time on the tasks that you excel at. and tasks that you truly enjoy, and tasks that add the highest value to your business. And as a result, you are spending more quality time with your family and friends. Okay, yes. So next, let's talk about mastering your mindset. Now, this is a wide-ranging subject. I'm not a therapist or a doctor. I'm an empowerment and success coach. And so today, when I talk about mindset, I'm talking about mastering your CEO growth mindset. And I want to suggest another style of leading your team, and that's simply leading without micromanaging them. So you are putting the majority of the work on the individual, and then you are setting the goalposts and letting them do most of the work to get there. So I know I just said a mouthful. So how are you feeling right now? Let's just stop and let that digest. Take a quick sip of your beverage. So this step is so important. And you won't believe how many women I coach that say they cannot delegate. They can't let go of the work. And they are afraid to trust someone else to do the work. And so for most of my clients, this is a paradigm shift. And remember, this will not happen overnight. So, as best you can, try to rewire your thinking to a CEO growth mindset and give yourself time. So, you have to make a commitment to change, to let go, and embrace transformational leadership in which you give an outcome, you measure progress, then you coach. And this is easier said than done. I get it. This takes skill and practice. And you have to create an environment where you can offer your team critical feedback, and you do not sugarcoat things. You just create a clear vision. You are honest with your team, and you let them know this is also new for you. It's okay. You let them know that your goal is to become a better leader. And you can just make them feel heard by listening. You accept their input. And most of the time, my team, they have great ideas and feedback that they share. They're not afraid to speak up and offer their suggestions. And I believe these are the prerequisites for running a successful business. And it does take some time to build your team. And it doesn't mean you won't lose individuals from time to time, because turnover is going to happen. But don't take it personal. Just keep building your organization's culture, and then make your business a place where individuals can thrive. And just keep the lines of communication open, invite feedback. And if you need training, it's okay. Get training. Feel free to reach out for coaching and mentorship. By doing this, you are helping your team grow and learn without much involvement from you. And this is where the magic happens. Besides, you're going to be so happy, enjoying doing the things that you love, and you're going to stop doing it all, and you're going to stop being the queen of everything. Queen of everything. I've moved on from this cup, and now I am fired up, focused, and fierce. That's right. I want to share some announcements with you. So our newsletter issue date is changing from fourth Thursdays to first Thursdays, starting October 5th. Our next issue will drop on Thursday, September 28th, and the following week you will receive another issue on October 5th. So make a note that we are moving to first Thursdays. And if you want to sign up, just go to my website, or you can send me a private message and we'll get you signed up for the newsletter. Also, we are scheduling guest speakers. So if you're looking for a media platform to power up your speaking and empower and inspire others, this is the place to be. I will leave the link in the comments if you want to sign up. Also coming soon, because you asked for it, my new book release. This book includes thought-provoking journal prompts, mindfully curated just for you. And there is plenty room for note-taking all in one place. So stay tuned, it's coming. Also, we have a summit coming up, and we are looking for speakers and sponsors. So ladies, this is an opportunity to share your expertise and gifts. Through our Sisterhood Community Summit, we want to create a space for learning from each other, sharing experience, and learning from other powerful businesswomen to become better versions of ourselves. Stay tuned for more details about our summit coming soon. All right, these are your special announcements. Govern yourself accordingly. Okay, last but not least, let's talk about the importance of nurturing good relationships. So human beings have a yearning to connect. However, relationships take time. And I'm going to share another secret with you. Everyone will not like you. Did you hear what I just said? Lean in. It's true. Everyone will not like you. It's okay to admit it and let people know that you are okay with it. I always say, God did not give me everybody. I'm only called to serve certain people that need what I have to offer. I'm okay with it. I love who I'm called to serve. And when we nurture good relationships as CEOs, business owners, and or entrepreneurs, our team's potential can develop infinitely. The key is to constantly strive to be of service. So CEOs that are committed to serving the greater good qualifies you as top leaders of organizations. And as a result, you have a good time achieving results. So another key in nurturing good relationships is showing dedicated support, gratitude, and giving back. And it's important to think about taking our love that we feel inside of us, develop it, and express it outwardly in our actions. And when we strive to personify love, it is leadership at its finest. And we nurture those who work under our guidance and our leadership. So always strive to elevate, empower, and enrich the lives of others. So remember, together, we are greater than we are apart. We work to build each other up. So it's very important to take input and feedback from your staff. We all work together, and it doesn't matter at what level your staff is at. I love to listen to them and hear what they have to say. You can elevate them. They don't have to stay in the position that they started in. So for me, I love empowering and enriching their lives. Okay, so let's do a quick recap. So to work less but do more, you are not going to tell people how to do things. You are going to advise them what to do and let them surprise you with their results. You're also going to rewire your thinking to a CEO growth mindset. And remember, your job is to lead and get results and increase your team's confidence. Also, you're going to constantly strive to be of service and committed to serving the greater good. Yes, and I hope these 3 strategies on how to work less but do more were helpful. Remember, these are suggestions to empower you for change. And if you need any assistance, we're here for you. So feel free to check out our programs and our services on our website, becomingfierceentrepreneurs.com. We all want to feel contentment in running our business, but it does take practice and action. So for your action steps, what are 3 strategies that we discussed today that you are going to implement in the next 7 days? So take a few minutes and write those down. And then let me know what you are going to start with or where you need help. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Feel free to reach out to me. Go to my website, becomingfierceentrepreneurs.com. Click on the Work With Us page. Submit your name, your email, and in the message, let me know how I can help you. Also, if you've gained value from today's episode, or if you had an aha moment, I would love to hear about it. Leave a comment or go to my website. Also, share this episode. We need to tell others that the small things are worthy of being noticed. Okay, this concludes episode 48, part 2. And I hope going forward, you start to feel joyful and energized growing your business. Remember, you can enjoy your life. You can reclaim the freedom that your business can provide. All right, everyone, have a blessed day. Have a blessed rest of the week, and we will see you back here on another Equipping You podcast. Bye-bye.